Okay, hi everybody. This weekend we're at Helmsley for round 1 and 2 of the Northern Enduro Championship 2015. Yeah, the Enduro season's finally getting underway. I've just been out and opened the course for John Kerwin, and I can say it's probably about 15 miles, and it's some of the best riding that I've had for a while for you know, the forest going. My type of riding. There's a few technical sections in there. For the sportsman classes and the novices, John's made it a little bit easier, put like a bit of a detour in, so he's cutting out some of the hard sections. But it's going to be a fantastic weekend. We've got potentially 150 riders each day, so let's see what's going on.
Morning. How you doing?
Get it in neutral. Give me some. We had a fantastic first day yesterday at the Northern Enduro Championship, round 1. We've had a few beers last night and we're just waking up now. We're just going to have a quick word with Rick Maughan and John Kerwin. Now, if you don't know Rick Maugh's a sportsman rider. Last week he was in the tough one and got a 10th place, so we're just going to have a chat with him and see how he's getting on. Rick, how are you doing, mate? Come round here. Come round here. Good to see you. I like the hat. Good night last night.
Yeah, a few lagers. Good night. Yeah.
Yeah, I've just been telling the audience who've been looking at you. You did the tough one last weekend in sportsman class and got a 10th place.
Yeah, what a mega event! I'm just so overwhelmed with a result like that.
What made you do that event in the first place? I know this year you were thinking about going to motocross.
Yeah.
But you've obviously switched back to enduro.
I had no intentions of doing it at all. I was going down with Luke just to help him. And John rang me on the Thursday night saying, I've got a free entry if you care to take it. I thought, why not? I'm going anyway. I'll have a go at it, yeah. So
I like the hat. What's with the hat this morning?
It's got to keep your ears warm, right?
A bit like Deputy Dog.
It's chilly up here.
So, from the other riders that went to the tough one, Luke Lusher, Joel Sadler and Alistair Griffin, how did they get on?
Lusher, he had a mega ride. He came away with 3rd place in the experts. Alistair, not so good. He did about 2/3 of a lap. And Joel, he was a little bit better than Alistair. Got to give him that. He did 3/4 of a lap.
So do we need to get a dehumidifier for Joel and Alistair?
Definitely need a dehumidifier because they're a bit wet, aren't they? We might dry them out a bit. Get them a dehumidifier and a couple of towels, I think.
So in terms of the rest of the season, you're sticking with enduro from now on, looking at the sort of XC races.
Yeah, definitely. I think enduro is way forward. Motocross, it's just not enough fun. The atmosphere is not as good. All my mates are at enduro. It's just good times, isn't it?
Well, here's a few clips from Big Rick's episode last weekend. Enjoy this. Cheers, Rick.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
with the man All-Star Griffin. Alistair, I know you're good at rally driving, aren't you? Just check out this rally driving clip.
What's a pothole?
We're just with All-Star Griffin doing the rally challenge in the old Fiat Brava. Give it some, Alistair.
Punto of dreams.
Please don't give it any more.
Yeah. Right, 100 over the crest.
We need to watch it.
What is making that
You can hear the suspension belts grinding.
I'm not a fan of these. No, you can't.
Yeah. We've heard from Big Rick about your episode at the Tough One this year. And 2/3 of a lap. What were going on there, Alistair? Come on.
It was a full lap. A full lap, and the hand was very sore after coming off down a hill. There was no way I could do any more.
Why?
Too much pain. It was very tough. There was no way.
What part of the course did you actually decide enough was enough on?
The big downhill, all the rocky downhill. Then I went through a fence, and that was it. That was that.
You damaged the bike?
Yes, all the grips. What else? A few smashed plastics. Expensive day.
Do you think you'll be going next year?
Absolutely not.
So
I'll be on the right side of the tape.
So is that your last extreme event that you're ever going to do?
Absolutely, 100%.
Come on, John. Let's get John Kerwin in here. I know he's got his Mr. Kerwin's got his hair done this morning. We've got the Peter Stringfellow effect going on. John, Northern Enduro Championship round 1 yesterday. A good day yesterday. Good turnout. No issues. Everyone enjoyed it.
It was it was a really good day. The course up here is bulletproof, isn't it? So even though we'd had a lot of bad rain through the week, once the first lap was over and the water was squeezed out, it was mega.
I know yesterday part of the course you'd put a diversion in for the novice and sportsman riders. The tourist route, so to speak. That worked out quite well for them.
Yeah, it did, because last October we had some beginner riders and they really struggled. So when they went into the first of the ravines, they couldn't. We had to help them all the way through it. So I just thought it was easier now to to let them have a sort of beginners Clubman B thing where they can go and get the taste of a time card without having to do the most difficult bits. So yeah, the diversion worked well.
Yeah, I do think it makes it a bit more enjoyable for them, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The other section of the course, which the clubmen and the experts and championship riders was quite gnarly in places. I opened the course in the morning, and it was a good route, probably about 15 miles in all the course.
Yeah, total about 15. That's from the diversion on. There'd have been about 4 miles that the tourists missed. Yeah. But they were the hardest with all the climbs and descents and the drop down to the Crow Trap.
I know yesterday we had quite a lot of vintage bikes here. That some of the old CZs and KTMs and things. Is that something you were expected? The older bikes turning up?
Yeah, because it was around the ACU British Classic Enduro Championship, so there was about 10 or 12 of them came to have it just incorporated into the Northern Enduro Championship.
So yesterday we had about 150 riders. We're going to have the same today?
Yeah, same today. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure it's going to be another good day like yesterday. The track is a little bit drier now, as all the puddles have been washed out now, and it's looking good. So we'll see what's up. We'll see what happens today.
It will. It'll be a good day.
Yeah. Cheers.
No problem, sir.
It's with Nick Sanderson. Nick, how did you get on yesterday?
Not too bad, not too bad.
What happened there?
Got a tree stuck in my head.
Oh, nasty. You competing again today?
No, I'm just going to do a bit of marshalling today.
You've enough or enough to yesterday?
No, I went to the pub last night.
No one knew that.
It ruined me.
Yeah. If it's not Farmer Bound cider, it's all the beer.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, good to see you anyway, mate.
And you, mate.
All right. back at Team Helmsley HQ in the new caravan, and we've got a guest with us now, Luke Lusher. Luke, a good event at the Tough One last weekend, 3rd place in the expert class.
Yeah, I was quite pleased about that. I found it difficult. The first few laps it was real difficult, but I got to grips with it in the end and started pulling back some time. I was actually outside the top 10 for over an hour, so it wasn't until the final hour where I found my feet and then managed to pull a few positions back. So, yeah.
No, you mentioned in the first lap you had a bit of an accident and you hurt yourself.
I did actually, yeah. At the time, I mean, I came down a big banking and it went all wrong. But the day after, I seemed to develop these heart problems, what I thought was heart problems. Anyway, making an emergency appointment at the doctor's, telling them that, I confessed that I'd eat so many takeaways every day, and I was worried about it, But yeah, only to find out I had a cracked rib, so a bit of a relief, I'm not going to die, but yeah, it's still a struggle to ride with a rib, but yeah.
I know we weren't lucky enough to get down there due to work commitments, but right. The tough one. Is that the first time you've done it? Have you been down there before?
I did the first tough one he ever ran when, God, I was about 16 or 17 then. So, yeah, it was more or less my first time I've ridden there, yeah.
And what was the hardest part of the course, in your eyes?
When I walked it on the Friday, looking at it, I actually thought it was going to be easy. There was nothing there that I found too difficult, if you were to ride it section at a time. But you put that all together in one race again with like the traffic and everything, and it was one of the hardest races I've ever done, I think.
I know, not wanting to get political or anything, but you were at Eddie's Extreme in January at Tong, and obviously done the tough one last week. When you compare those two races in terms of difficulty, which do you think was the harder race?
That's hard to answer that question because they were both quite different. At Tong, it's sort of slimy mud. And then in the quarry, at the tough one, it was dry and rocky, so it'd be difficult to... I think they were both difficult in their own right, in a different way, if you can understand that, yeah.
The next event, extreme event we've got coming up is going to be Extreme Ravines. Is that something you're going to be doing?
Yeah, it is. I'm really looking forward to that, actually, and probably looking more towards, doing more extreme events in the future. I think maybe next year do as many as I can, but Extreme Ravines is definitely one I'm looking forward to, yeah. Because again, that's all natural, and sometimes I go better on the natural stuff as well. So,
there's been some talk about a bit of Erzberg training, some fire road training for you to get your speed up. Is that something you're going to be looking at doing, Erzberg, in the future?
It is probably my weakness, not being able to take my brain out and just go flat out where you need to. I mean, I prefer to think of myself as a technical rider, and a bit slower and pick my lines rather than go balls out. But so it is something I need to practice on, I think. Yeah.
Just going back to this weekend then, the Northern Enduro Championship. Yesterday, you was riding yesterday. How did the first day go for you for round one?
I mean, the first lap, I was in pain before I even started riding, but I just sort of gritted my teeth because I thought I'd ride for the points, but as the day went on, I did get into it, and I think I should have had a good result. So it is important to me. I want to be up front by the end of the year in this championship. So that's something I'm aiming for, I think.
Well, thanks for talking, because I'm sure you're going to have another fantastic day today, and see how we get on there.
Thank you, mate. All right.
Okay, well that's it from Helmsley this weekend. Round 1 and 2 of the Northern Enduro Championship has been and gone. Well, pretty much, as I see now, the rider just coming in and the course is getting closed. We're going to be back next weekend at Dalton for round 1 of the Northern XC Championship, the Cross Country Championship, the hare and hound style event. If you want to know more about this weekend's results, check out the DirtbikeAction website or also the DirtbikeAction Facebook page. That's it for now. We'll see you soon. Take care.